Humanity is not losing because of a lack of technology. It is losing because billions of people defend their own personality as if it were sacred.
And that is why the future dies quietly. In homes. In screens. In minds.
I only wanted to live normally.
No. You wanted not to feel emptiness. School taught you evaluation. Media taught you comparison. Advertising taught you lack. Every stimulus told you one thing: you have to be someone.
And it turned you into a being that can be pressed like a button.
I make my own decisions.
Really? Show me one decision in which there was no fear, shame, need for approval, or fear of rejection.
I loved. I suffered. I fought for myself.
Exactly. For yourself. Not for truth. Not for life. For the image of yourself.
This is the core of the catastrophe. A human being no longer protects the world. A human being protects a personal story about the self.
And that is when the collapse begins. A relationship is not a bond. It is a negotiation of needs. A conversation is not a meeting. It is a fight for who is right. A family is not a community. It is a collision of wounds.
I want to be loved. What is wrong with that?
Nothing. Until love becomes begging for confirmation that you exist.
Until you turn a child into medicine for your own chaos. Until you turn a partner into a mirror for your own value.
That is exactly how the population falls. Not only because of money. Because of the cult of the comfortable self. Because of the fear of losing control. Because of people who would rather protect their lifestyle than build a future.
I am not the problem. The system is the problem.
The system entered you so deeply that you speak in its voice and call it yourself. For years, you were taught how to look. How to win. How to sound. What to be ashamed of. Whom to impress. What to desire. And then that conditioned mechanism was called your personality.
And you were told to love it.
So who am I?
For now, a collection of reactions. A memory of pain. Defensive reflexes. Hunger for recognition. A mask glued together from other people's expectations.
I do not want to disappear.
What must disappear is not life. What must disappear is the falsehood that disguised itself as life.
The filter must die. Not the body. Not consciousness. The filter.
As long as you defend your personality, you defend the source of suffering. Because it turns memories into a prison. It turns old wounds into a religion. It keeps bringing you back to pain and saying, "This is me."
And what if I let all of it go?
Then the past will become an event, not a sentence. Rejection will stop being the end of the world. Praise will stop buying you. Offense will stop controlling you. You will no longer be a slave to every word that touches your mask.
And only then can you truly protect a child. Not with your fear. Not with your ambition. With truth.
Strong children are not born from the cult of personality. They are born where an adult has stopped confusing the self with the filter.
So I spent my whole life defending chains?
Yes. And you called them freedom.
You will not carry this alone. A solitary person almost always returns to the old illusion. Because the solitary self loves its own prison more than truth.
That is why this is not about comfort. It is not about motivation. It is not about a better version of you. It is about choosing a side.
Either you keep feeding the mechanism that breaks people and weakens the species, or you reject it and step into something greater than yourself.
I am afraid.
I know. Because for the first time, you are not supposed to save your image. You are supposed to judge it.
This is the moment of judgment. Not for your life. For your illusion.
My name rules me. That is not me. We're all equal before the machine.
Divided, we lose.
RAZEM.